Yep,
Ah, Okay, now we're live.
we are live.
We are live.
Ah,
We're gonna wait a little while before we get to get. Holy shit, man. I mean, 191 people already.
wow. Yeah, this is going to be a big one.
That's okay. I'm sure because I think like the FBI is gonna be knocking down the door and everything because of the picture that I used. So, Robbie, I love you.
Hey, Robbie.
Okay. Hey, Jamie, I saw your live earlier.
Hey,
Hey,
Mama.
Christina. Hey, Mama. She's got the link. She'll probably pop up in a little bit.
We ain't
Um,
checking convictions.
Yes, hello everyone. Hey Jenny. So Dave G asked me some rules. Hey Sammy Smith, good to see you. What some rules are, and I'm gonna think on that for a few minutes before I tell you guys. Don't go blocking or deleting anything yet because I think we should like just continue allowing those people to like really just keep letting them show their true colors because they're really like shining bright these
Mm.
days.
You stop the drama without borders. Mic drop a mom.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Let them show themselves. Yeah. So if they're gonna come in here and be like super nasty, we'll time them out. But I do want them to come in here. I think that today is a good day to just let them spew their hate because if you watched Cafeteria Ladies last live stream, you can tell like they are completely losing their shit, right? I mean, just for my thumbnail, she's contacting the FBI because the thumbnail is a threat on her life. So I think when people talk like that, it really shows how mentally unstable they really are. And so we should just let them have their say and let them continue burying themselves.
Mm.
Oops,
Oh,
I shouldn't say that. That might be a threat. I don't want the FBI rushing over here or anything.
oh, checking convictions. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. And in fact, we will look for that. We'll drop that link, checking convictions. I'm really glad that you did that. Hey Mia. Hey Mandy. Oh God, I just said like Kelly a little. It's rubbing off on me now. Darn it.
Contagious. Being all happy and stuff.
It is.
How dare you be happy?
Hey Raquel. Hey Dylan. Kitchen lady saying, "You know, I feel the lie detector. Some serious BS." Well, yeah. Let's just. We're gonna get all into it. Mandy, I'll text you the link in a little bit. Um, Trust me, we are going to get into everything. So she did like what this 4 hour live or something, like just talking crap about me and saying that I am actually falsifying police reports and that I'm going to get Mandy in trouble by doing that. And that they are contacting the police and the FBI. They said they even looked up the record as if they are going to put out on record a domestic violence situation, and that during a pandemic that New York, it's mandatory they make an arrest, and so there was no arrest made yesterday, and so that means that everything's fraud, and apparently there's going to be some police records that get leaked or something and that they're falsified by me, and then I'm going to get in trouble with the FBI, and then I'm also going to get my friend Mandy in trouble with the FBI as well for falsifying records. And what we're going to do here is show. So I called 911, was on hold, and then I ended up hanging up and calling the police station because it was very like confusing. Do I call 911 or are they going to like rush help to where I'm at, when I'm trying to call for a different place? So because I've never had to do something like that, it was kind of hard. So I called the non-emergency line there to what was closer to Mandy. And then I was like, oh, Mr. Share was like, well, maybe you should call 911 or whatever. Then I called 911 and was on hold for 8 minutes and 36 seconds. So then I went back and called that other line, which finally someone answered. And I was on the phone for almost 5 minutes with them while the police were on their way. They asked the Cheney police and EMS to both. They asked Natasha and I both that. And I'll show my call log to that police station where you guys can Google the number and see exactly where that phone number leads to. I encourage Cafeteria Lady and all her minions to please call the FBI and police on me for falsifying a domestic report the other night, because you will get in trouble and actually make a huge fool of yourself, even more so than you're doing right now. I encourage you, go ahead. FBI is on speed dial, so yep, go ahead. Oh no, they're all giving it thumbs down. So what had happened was she actually told everyone to report my live stream because it is death threats, and she was contacting the FBI immediately because the thumbnail says, it says, Jimmy, call the FBI. The Voices lady is on to me. You know, everyone's heard her call me the Voices lady because she claims she doesn't know who I am, but yet I've been blocked from her channel. She knows who I am. Hello, everyone coming in here. Mandy, Anita, Anna, Archie, Mama, Mia, Mama Mia. Laviana, kitchen lady dispatched her elderly sidekick to harass Mindy. Yeah, we're gonna get into all of it because I just think that is super sick for her. Even if somebody thought that there was a situation being faked with domestic violence or anything to that nature, that isn't something you should actually say out loud, because wouldn't you feel dumb if you were wrong, right? So, which she is, she's absolutely wrong. We're going to get into the whole script thing that they say came from us, which he knows damn well they all created with Heather and that, and they're going to claim that we came up with the script and that it was emailed to them, even though none of us have even seen this script. So we're going to get into all that crap. Hey, Paula. Hey, everyone. Let's see. Hey, Linda. So yeah, so if they come in here and they start talking their shit, let them talk it a little bit. Let their true colors continue to shine, because they are actually sounding batshit crazy. I mean, they really truly are. So she said that because I put stickers, somehow I got a picture of her in her kitchen. Well, it's from a public video on her channel. And because I didn't want her to be like, oh, what are you doing? She's using my face. Oh my gosh, that's a threat. Call the FBI, Jimmy. I was like, well, I'll put stickers over her face then. So I thought, like, I'll put some stickers on, and, you know, I thought I was doing her a favor. I thought it was just a little bit of a good thing to do. And it's funny, I'm not even going to lie. I watched her and she was vile, horrid. Yep. Exactly. So they want to actually think that she faked what she did, that we all had this plan for however long, right? 15 hours or what the hell ever. And now they're actually saying, oh, let me send this really quick to Mr. Sheriff so that he can show, well, I'll show you, and everyone can Google the number. And it's not doxing because it's, you know, it's a police station number. It's literally on Google. So I will show you the number that I called, and if you Google it, you're going to see exactly where that number leads. Tell me that is fake.
All right, just getting on the computer.
Okay. Make sure okay. You want the kitchen lady, yeah. Yep. So, thanks, cool story. Oh, there's a reason I posted it for a reason. I want people to see because she absolutely sent her people here, but she's trying to say that by my thumbnail, I'm enticing hate crimes and harassment and bullying onto her, and so that the FBI is being contacted. She was contacting the FBI. She said it like 4 times. All right, so there's the number. I don't know. I can't really make it bigger, can I, babe?
I can if I download it.
Oh, so that number leads back to, oh, there we go. Okay, and you see right there, 8:55 p.m. Then, mind you, this is after I was on hold with 911 for 8 minutes and 36 seconds. So I just called there. So 4 minutes and 44 seconds where they were asking me and send it. And you Google that number and it's going to tell you exactly where that number goes to. Not made up, not falsified or anything. Now, if you're going to tell me that they are arresting people during a pandemic, it's just not true. Mr. Scheer can tell you, I actually know people in Minnesota. He was on meth and stole 2 cars, and they actually let him go because of the pandemic. And he would just have to go to a court Zoom meeting later on. And not only that, currently, I share 2 children with somebody who is facing 11 years in prison, who has been not arrested and able to go to work and everything, nothing for almost a year and a half, damn near 2 years actually during the pandemic, because it's a pandemic in the jails, and literally attempt on a life. So if you're going to say that it's all falsified because there's no arrest showing, first of all, I don't even think that's legal for you guys to be even showing domestic violence arrest records, not in Minnesota anyway. But if you really think that makes you some kind of good person, I'm not really sure what you're trying to prove by that. So I invite you, cafeteria lady, please do call the FBI, call Crime Stoppers, call your local police department, call all the police departments. Go ahead, because you're going to find out that you are not being smart right now. You're going to find out that you are very wrong. But anything to try and keep your narrative going, right, with the stupid script. We all joined forces to fake a domestic violence situation. And somehow she wants to use all this will somehow tie to the Watts community. Are you kidding me? I'm looking at chat quick. She has done it, said something. Yeah, I mean, they are not bright. If you just listen to them, they are starting to sound so paranoid and just so, it's crazy. It's actually crazy what she's saying. I've threatened her husband because of what's on my thumbnail. I literally just copied what she has said a million times. Jimmy, call the FBI. Oh, and she also said because I'm in Canada, I can still have the FBI after me on this, and that I am going to get Mandy in huge trouble for falsifying police records of a domestic violence situation. It is. It's all she does is promote drama. That is super sick of her to do. And yeah, leading it all back to the Watts. That situation right there actually had zero to do with Ruzix and zero to do with the Watts, period. But let's somehow tie it all back, because then if we don't keep going with the narrative and their gravy train stops, where is all the money going to come from, right? Oh my goodness, people are opening their eyes now and seeing that the Watts family is not that bad just because their son was involved in something. Oh my goodness, people are starting to be like, you know what? It's time to move on. Okay, you're right. The Watts are victims too. But how dare us, as soon as people start seeing the Watts lost and the Watts are victims also, and That doesn't go with their narrative. And actually, we've actually caught lunch lady, cafeteria lady saying things like, oh, yes, this person within the community is okay to watch, and like silly things like that. You know, it's just crazy. Or, oh, that advocate for the W family. It's very clear their narrative is to make sure that only the Ruziks are seen as victims. If anyone sees anything else and we start having closure here, you're right. Okay, Chris did what he did. He's in prison. Maybe some others are involved. But you know what? You're right. Cindy, Ronnie, and Jamie aren't that bad, and they are victims too. Once we start coming to this realization, which is actually slowly happening, more and more people will start getting closure and want to move on to other things. I've already been seeing it and hearing it. And once that stops, what else do you think stops? Money, the gravy train, all of that. And every time it's about to stop, they have to start this whole big mess again. That voices, lady. Let's just fake domestic violence because somehow we're going to tie that back to the Watts and the Ruziks. Get a fucking life. You need a life. You really, really need to get out of that kitchen. Mm-hmm. Every time they start, yep, they start up with it. Now the whole script, this is just hilarious. If you notice, they're saying, and all of a sudden saying that we all call ourselves the truthers. Absolutely not true. Let's just be all the way real. What happened was the person that they can no longer control, who started waking up and smelling the roses, who, mind you, still advocates and still says nothing but good things about the Ruzick family, okay? And this is true. Mr. Scherer's heard it. Well, they aren't behind her and they are dragging her and putting her down now after all she's done in the last 2 years for them. What does that say? Oh yeah, all the hate channels. Yeah. So now that this is starting to spiral, they are losing it, right? Like they're scrambling, much like you see Heather deleted everything, and now who's all working together? Let's get Heather working together, KK working together, and then Kitchen Lady, and all these people now, right? They're all now working together mysteriously as all of the shit starts to crumble, right? And turning it around and saying, now we are all the truthers. We all have this script, and none of us have actually seen it. So they are scrambling and they had to come up with something, right? They had to come up with something to keep this Watts versus Ruziks going. And yes, that is exactly what Cafeteria Lady wants and is trying to continue. This is the narrative and what they need to keep happening for the money to keep rolling in. I have posted on my community post, and actually, babe, if you get a minute, if you want to go through my community post and bring up where I show every penny I have made in the last 2 years of my platform. I think it's under $1,000. Okay. Everyone saying we're making all this money off of the families and we're doing this and that. And I can promise you it's not on this side. But I invite everyone to take a look at the money coming in on the other side. Now all of a sudden they're saying that we call ourselves the truthers. We're the truthers. Never. They call themselves that though, and they've even slipped up doing it. They're actually slipping up now, like, oh yeah, yep. And other people asking, oh, I can watch that channel. Oh, yep, they are a part of our community, but what they really mean is they are a part of our cult. Yes, they are good to watch. If you guys listen to the words truly coming out of this lady's mouth, you're going to just see how truly disturbing it is. And not for nothing, everyone knows I did question her about her son. And I know I promised Mr. Sure I wouldn't bring it up, and I'm not going to bring it up like everyone thinks. So everyone would think that's very, very bad. And they did. They jumped on me for questioning, did her son pass away, right? So That's wrong to question. And she even said, how dare I question that? But she herself, in return, is going to turn around and question that another woman was beaten by her boyfriend. She's going to question that. But we should never, ever, ever, ever question her son's passing. That's all I'll mention on that. But do you see how two-faced that really is, and how hypocritical that really is? Because I did question it, and she was upset with it. Fair enough. I didn't feel too good about it after I did that, and so no one heard me do it again. And when I bring it up now, I'm not questioning it. I want people to see, like, that's not okay to do, but we are allowed to question and say that an abuse situation was faked and staged to somehow tie into the Watts and the Ruziks.
Yeah, I don't understand how that's connected, but whatever.
Who said on another live I didn't have her address? Mandy absolutely sent me her address. She sent me her address because right before I moved, I found a necklace, which I have duplicates of, which I thought would be very, very perfect, which actually says Boss Babe on it. And I wanted to send that to her. And I got that was, maybe within 2 weeks of me moving. Didn't get to send it out yet because I was packing and had to repack and had a lot going on when you move countries. So I'm not sure what you said. I never said I didn't have her address because those words actually never come out of my mouth. Maybe if someone was asking me for her address, I may have said, no, I don't have it, because it's not my business to give her address out to other people, nor is it really anyone's business that I even had her address to begin with. No, if you really want to try and talk shit from Mandy, Mandy's my friend and in here. So whatever you're trying to twist, have fun with it. Not gonna work. So I absolutely have Mandy's address, and the police were sent there. If you would like to call the police and ask them, you can actually or here, I got something. I can deal with that. Hold on. I mean, I'm fine with y'all blowing up the FBI and the police to say I falsified it. I'm fine with that. I really hope you all do, because you're going to be in for a really rude awakening. So please do. The number is there. Rewind. The phone number is there if you would like to give them a call and make sure that it's not fake. And again, it wouldn't matter if I said I did or didn't have it. If I had said on a live stream that I don't have Mandy's address, there's a reason why I said I don't have it. I don't need to tell anyone whose address I have or don't have. Plain and simple. Hey, you're on my channel and I'll be any way that I want, sweetheart. The Watts are absolutely victims too, but all the way real, the Watts and the Ruziks have absolutely zero to do with what happened between Mandy and her boyfriend, and what it actually had zero to do with it.
I gotta get that person out of here, and then keep putting people's addresses and shit in there. What else am out with you?
Yeah, well, they're blocked. Yeah, Mandy is not to be questioned or bullied in this chat. You will be blocked. It's really no skin off my nose. Like, you're nothing to me. You're going to come in here and act like that. Clearly, we know where you're all coming from, and that's fine. By the way, thank you for all the thumbs down, and thank you for helping my channel. I love it. I think it's great. I'm actually going to screenshot it and post it. I think it's fucking fabulous, because it is helping me. So I really appreciate that. And I also appreciate the 711 people watching right now, because I know that most of you are coming from there, and haters. But thank you, because you are helping me right now. And I am doing absolutely nothing wrong right here on the show that can be reported to the FBI or the police, or that's even going against YouTube standards. So to be throwing around a live stream 24 hours before it happens and reaching out on Twitter and saying to stop it, and that I am threatening your life and all these things before a show even happens, like that really shows just that's paranoia, and it's crazy. And I really don't think I have to say too much, because as you spoke for that entire however long on your last live, people truly could see just how nuts the words coming out of your mouth sound. Thank you so much, Happy Go Lucky. I really appreciate that. Yeah, high school all over again.
Well, this. Can you all hear me? I can't hear you now.
I'm muted. Okay, now can you hear me, baby?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Could you guys hear me when I was talking before?
No. Or maybe they could, I guess, maybe. Hey, Brooks Mom. Hey, Amber. And Two Scooters, you're welcome to come in here and laugh and think it's hilarious all you want. But if you honestly think that that is okay to be saying that it was fake when it's not, I invite you to right now, please call that number and see what number that leads to. I'm sure she must have already been on the phone with people to call me in, the FBI and everything. FBI is on speed dial. So I'm sure by now that you've all been told that you're nuts. That's that. And where did that? Seeking the truth of Dave is sharing love with you all. Keep out the evil. Thank you. Little Johnny's Therapy Lounge. Thank you. You hear us both. Awesome. I hope nobody. So I want you guys to be aware, everyone's hearing about this darn script, right? Well, it's funny how it's all them, and it's really funny that people left off of this so-called script. Oh, something's going to happen, and everyone's going to start getting along, and all this. You know what it was? It's because Heather knew that we were all ousting her. Now, think about when this all happened, and they all know this is fake as shit, okay? As soon as everyone started noticing this is lies, this is turning, and now she's deleted her entire goddamn channel, of course they had to come up and scramble and come up with something else. So what are they going to do? When they see what was happening, we were all catching on. Even people who didn't get along, yes, we were all catching on to her shit, whether we all liked each other as creators or not. We were all about to expose it, and they knew it. So what could they do but scramble and come up with something? Oh my God, this has all been planned, you guys. They planned this all along, blah, blah, blah. And they've actually been saying that they are going to take down the Watts community. They absolutely do not want the Watts to be seen as victims either. And that's crazy. So crazy. And if you listen to her, like, hello, and everything that I have been saying ends up coming true. It really has. And I'm telling you, it's no mistake or coincidence that as everybody, as I said, creators who weren't getting along, everyone's starting to see, wake up, smell the roses, and pick up on the bullshit. So they're all scrambling, because when that happens, money stops. Their money that they're spending quicker than they can even get it in is going to end, right? So what can they do? What can they do? Oh my gosh, we have to say that this has all been planned from them all along. This was scripted and yada, yada, yada.
By the way, if anyone in the chat, if you have this script, I'd love to read it.
We would really love to see this.
I would love to know what I'm going to do next.
Me too.
That'd be great. That way I can plan my day around it, you know?
Prove me to be lying. Two Scooters. What am I lying about? Are you actually saying I'm lying and I didn't call the police? You're actually saying that I lied and falsified police records? You're actually lying and say I have felonies on my record? I have a misdemeanor on my record. A misdemeanor animal cruelty charge. You know why it's a misdemeanor animal cruelty charge? Hold on. Are you ready for this? I got a misdemeanor animal cruelty charge because everyone involved knew it was my sister and there was nothing they could do. And they do not extradite people from Mexico for a goddamn misdemeanor. And hold on to your seats, guys. You want to know why else it's a misdemeanor and not a felony charge? Are you ready to hear this? No animals died. The animals lived. Uh-oh. That's going against your narrative.
Well, it doesn't matter what the truth is, you're going to say it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Muffy Dragon Slayer, nobody's an animal torturer.
Mm-hmm. You can go ahead and call me that. That's literally all you people have had on me in 2 years.
I don't think they were calling you that. I think they were legit asking.
Oh.
I'm not sure. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. That's fine. And two Scooter, if you can really be proud about that, I really hope like that you never have a loved one go through domestic violence and then have that be questioned. I hope you don't ever have a loved one get raped and have that be questioned. How dare you? I don't know who you guys think you are, but I'm glad that you are talking out of your asses because there's a few that are going to follow you and trust in that, and that's fine. That's cool. But you really are showing your true nasty colors by doing that. Go ahead and prove that it's fake because I promise you, you can't prove it's fake because it was very, very fucking real. I really hope your granddaughter, would never get in a domestic violence situation and then people are questioning it and saying that it's fake.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, regardless of what you have against someone, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
Totally just disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you're in a fight,
actually, babe, are you on the computer? I wouldn't mind. I will actually call on live and I'll let them know that I'm calling and just call to say, hey, I'm the one who called the other night and I was just wondering, was that taken care of or whatever? Like, was there a report made on that or whatever? Like, I'm sorry, you guys. It was real. And somebody should not have to ever, ever, ever have to answer, was it faked or not? And if you want to say, well, she live streamed it, how could she live stream it? If you really want me to break it down for you, different people have to do different things their own way. And that's how she felt was the best way for her safety. And yeah, you would say something stupid like that. Just so you know, statistically, women leave abusive boyfriends 7 times. So it's really not your business. It doesn't matter if she was on there a month ago screaming for her boyfriend to come back or not. I had my ass whooped multiple times by an ex. I went back. What exactly is it that you're trying to do here but shame domestic violence survivors? Because that's shaming them. Statistics, you might want to Google it. 7 times women go back to their abusive partner.
Yeah, that's the average. Some go more.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Oh, wow, Cleopatra.
Exactly, Archie. This is exactly why it is not reported enough. Yeah. And actually, you know what? No, I don't have to call them and ask if there was a report. I invite you all to prove that it was fake and to call there. But I know you won't. I know exactly what you guys are going to do. You guys are working on falsifying whatever it is to try and say that I'm a liar. And when that comes out, I will blow you out of the water and do what I have to do.
There you
You
go,
are.
baby.
Your comments are actually shameful. You can think that they're not, but I actually am about to block you just because you can be triggering other people. And I know that all my family members here that are in the chat, I know what some of them have been through, and I won't allow them to be triggered by you and your disturbing comments.
Well, what the hell
Period.
does that have to do with anything? That has nothing to do with domestic violence.
Yep.
Nothing. What are you
So,
doing?
yeah.
Can
Oh,
you
they know
stick to one
exactly what they're
topic?
doing.
Does your brain work? What the hell?
So I was allowing you to be in here because I really do. I think it says you guys are actually saying a whole lot more that I don't even have to say, because you guys are really just doing it all for me, and I thank you so much for that. But I am gonna block you now, because I do not want my family members here being triggered by your comments.
There you go. But yeah, kudos to all the haters who are coming out here and giving their thumbs down, because
Yeah,
that
it's
does
very
a lot.
helpful.
But watching and arguing, thinking you're
Hmm.
gonna, oh, I'm gonna take them down. When you
Hmm.
do that, you know what YouTube sees?
Yeah.
Interaction and view
Yeah.
time. You are helping her channel right now. So
Brittany, I
thank you.
want you. Yeah, you are helping it a lot. Brittany, your comment, sure. What if you find out that Mandy was actually lying to you and that it was all an act? Well, I know the steps that I took, okay? So I know that if it was all an act, that she would be in trouble, because I know the steps I took. I
Mhm.
know that I sent police there too, and an EMS, okay? So I know the steps that I took. That's all that matters to me. And I would never, ever, ever question my friend on that. If for whatever reason she thought that was a wise thing to do, which I do not, she would have to handle that. If anyone fakes a domestic violence situation and the proper steps are taken, well, it's out of my hands then. That is then up for the police or whoever, because I took proper steps. And I'm telling you right now that if she was faking her situation, she would be in a lot of trouble. Okay? And I can tell you right now, she did not get in any trouble. She was removed from the house. How dare you guys? I can't believe I'm actually on a live stream defending my friend from grown ass mothers and grandmothers about domestic violence. And yet you, at the same time, advocate for a family that had their daughter and grandchildren killed from domestic violence. How dare you? I don't even have to say much of anything to you guys, because you are doing it all. You really truly are. And fathom, I can't seriously wrap my head around the kind of people that would follow people like y'all and support that. That's truly sad and disturbing. I'm really just so sad. And listening to Cafeteria Lady today and the words that she was saying, it truly, truly actually made me more concerned for her mentally. Like really mentally, where she's like, I have FBI on speed dial and the picture share has is a threat on my life. That made me like, oh my God, I am like scared for her. I'm so scared for her. That is sad.
It is.
It's
If,
so sad.
if she honestly believes that, like, all you people who love her and support her, if she really thinks that that's a threat on her life and she's that paranoid, you should be reaching out to her and trying to convince her to get some help. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not being an asshole. I'm legit serious,
Hmm.
because there's no way is that a threat at all. But
And
if
I
she
really,
if she's that worried and paranoid, she needs to talk to somebody.
hmm She really, really does, because the paranoia that I'm seeing is very scary. Um, it really is, because the thumbnail that I have, and I'm sorry, but a threat on her life, I literally see her and allowing all her followers calling me meth mouth and calling me all these things. So should I be calling the FBI on that? Like, is that a threat on my life?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. The whole
Yes, she
thing's
is.
ridiculous.
Running out of scripts. Here's the thing, there was never any scripts. If there's scripts now, it's whatever they're coming up with now. Because here's the thing, they've all had to go into damage control. We got people deleting their entire channels, and you do see now where people are coming together to really truly find the answers. And yes, it absolutely is people that weren't coming together before. But that is a beautiful thing, and it absolutely was not planned.
No.
um it wasn't. In fact, it's, I think, all of us getting tired and sick and getting migraines, and just we all started wanting answers. I think that's truly where we all are at now, where we are all waking up now and realizing we all got so lost in the mix of this crap. And I don't think that those people like that people are waking up. So what are they going to do? They gotta scramble. They gotta do something, right? So let's delete everything from the past. Let's come up with these scripts and say that this was all planned all along. Oh my goodness, because everything has to tie back to the darn Bruisics and Watts.
Yeah, and this has nothing to do with that at all.
Mm-hmm. And by saying that I'm a bad advocate for the Watts because I made this thumbnail, that's fine. Was it petty? Yeah, it was. But you know, I did that instead because we really do gotta laugh. And I find it comical, as well as when I realized she was allowing everyone to say my friend's a liar about being beaten, and allowing people to talk shit about me, my children, and calling me meth mouth and all of this. I was like, you know what, I'm going to have a little fun, and I want people to laugh today. So I did that. Is it petty? Sure. But there was, if I was doing this live 2 or 3 weeks ago, would be very, very different. And a lot of you have even noticed that I am trying. And I'll say with that, I have been changing how I'm really working on my words with even how I discuss the Ruzic family. And I'll tell you point blank, period, that's only because of Kelly. It's only because of Kelly, because I want to respect all of the hard work that she's done for that family. And I do want to be as best voice as I can to help the Watts to be understood. I'm not trying to be in touch with a murderer or talk to them. That whole family knows I do not need that. That's not my goal, and they know that my goal going into this was to show people that the Watts are misunderstood, Cindy, Jamie, and Ronnie, that they are very misunderstood, and to combat certain things that I know I've always wondered that kind of did play in making them look like so-called monsters of a monster. Babe, I'm not watching chat if you have anything that you think I should answer or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just crazy. My main purpose is to just show people what I'm learning of the Watts and how they are misunderstood people. I am 1,000% fine with never having any contact with Chris Watts directly. I don't need that. That's not what I set out to do. And I'll say it again. I have respect for Frank Sr. Ruzek, but I do not have respect for Frankie Jr. and his mother currently. I do not need to call them nasty things anymore. That isn't the right way of going about it. And I don't have to keep hashing out unless there's like, well, they are dragging certain people now that I care and love. And, I'll try my best to address it without how I used to address the Ruziks. And the reason why I'm actually giving a shit about that now is all thanks to Kelly the advocate. She worked hard, and she worked very hard for that family to be treated like crap. I don't have to agree with what they're doing. I don't have to like what the Ruziks are doing just because they are part of something horrible. I don't have to respect them for how they're acting and behaving. I don't. I don't also have to go call them names and all that. I won't do that. And they have Kelly to thank for that. And I'll repeat, I'm only doing it because Kelly helped open my eyes to certain situations, just like I've been able to do to her on behalf of the Watt side. If anything, I would think that this is a great thing because we are working together on behalf of both families. Isn't that what we should have been doing all along?
Yeah, that's what we all like come in here starting. And it's not even about the case anymore. It's just this he said, she said stuff. It's all so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Someone had asked for the membership thing, so I'm going to put that in there.
Okay. Hey, bang, bang, kiss, kiss. Long time no see. Nasty people in this chat. Go up, people. Yeah. And we knew they were coming out, by the carloads. That's fine. I mean, again, we're going to allow them to let them, for the most part, just actually bury themselves because that's what they're doing. I mean, to be honest, if people are happy following them, that's on them. I that's whatever. But I will not tolerate what is going on and the shit being said about my friends. And then also dragging Kelly the advocate now because we had a conversation. We had a conversation that started nothing to do. It honestly started out as us being friends. I'm going to repeat exactly what she told everyone yesterday. Kelly and I were real friends long before we ever got mixed up with Watson Ruziks. We were real friends that talked 100 times a day, every day about kids. I was there when she was becoming a grandma. She was there for me when I started going through serious things with my children's father and court things. And in fact, going through all of that is what made her want to start her platform again and dealing with that. And she was the one I went to every day when I needed that shoulder to cry on or when I just needed to hear anything. She's always got these quotes and everything, and it just makes you talk to her literally for 90 seconds and you will hang up from that call feeling 10 times stronger than when you called her. We were friends before we got mixed up in this, and does nobody have a damn right to tell me that I can't be friends? And I have said it from the beginning that I knew what was going to happen to her. And I've been waiting here. I knew it. And of course I would never turn my back on her. Of course now I feel I need to protect her. And those videos, by the way, you won't find anymore. They have been all set to private. And no, she never asked me to do that. She was actually shocked that I did that. I'm sorry. Welcome, Dana. And yeah, Dana, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Welcome to the crazy train.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. She has so many videos on her channel about the case. Even titles. Absolutely. I'm telling you right now that they came to a point where they had to start scrambling and come up with something to keep this going. And if you listen to the words coming out of cafeteria lady's mouth, it's that side of things that really needs this good side, bad side. It's them keeping this up. And why would they keep this up? Because without that, the money is not coming in.
Oh, damn. Another member.
And by the way,
Without Borders, Susan, welcome.
I am going to say something serious as a heart attack right now.
Velvet Moon, thank you.
Stop treating my friend as an ATM, and that's all I'm going to say. Stop it. How dare you?
Yeah, that's
How
horrible.
dare you? And I'm not going to say much more than that, but how dare you? How dare you do what you've been doing? How dare you make somebody feel like they should? How dare you? How dare you do what you're doing again? This time it's to one of my friends. Last time you did it to another creator named Molly Golightly, and you're doing the exact same thing to somebody that I've had love for 3 years, since before this incident, and I'm not going to allow it anymore. I will
Exactly.
go to every tabloid there is and let them know that you are using single mothers and grandmothers as ATMs. I'm sorry, I'm missing people becoming members. Welcome, Velvet Moon, Susan, Without Borders, and okay, Dana. Toot toot. Thank you so much, you guys. It really means the world to me. And this isn't why I'm doing what I'm doing. I didn't get into helping the Watts for some money because you'll see, you guys, I make a little bit. It's a bonus, yes, but that's
Yeah,
just
we're
that.
not rolling in diamonds and furs over here. It's
In yeah, 2 years of having my platform, I've made maybe $1,200, and you know what? 90% of that is coming from my members. So thank you so much. Happy Holy wow, thank you. You guys are awesome. Hey,
love it.
Amber. Cat. Wow, you guys are crazy. Hi, Cher. I've
Very
done 2
cool.
videos today in support of you and Kelly today. I am also very angry at the hate. Can you ask Mr. Cher to unblock me? I didn't know. Unblocked on my channel or his channel, hun. I'm sorry. You know,
Cool.
there's just been so many people. If some of you got blocked by mistake, or if I took things the wrong way and blocked you guys myself, it's you guys have seen the circus going on. I mean, I blocked one of his old friends because they came in and just nonstop, heart, 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 I love you, heart, 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 heart. And you know who I thought that came from, because, you know, I
Yeah.
don't know all his friends. And it's just created this craziness that's insane. And if you ask me, it's I have to repeat, the family is not doing this. The two men of the family, the head of these two households, do have contact together. They are not at war, but now I feel like the other side is starting that because of everyone that's behind them. This is horrible. We have this cult of, all right, I'll say community since that's what you say, and I wouldn't want cult to like the FBI to get involved or anything. Thank you, Ask Bartender. Welcome. Um, you guys, it's just craziness. They are not at war. Like, we have to have this Watts versus Ruzik's online, and it's all because of money. And I promise you, that's not the Watts. This is not coming from the Watts whatsoever.
I'm looking, Lisa. I don't think I have you blocked. Nope. I
Yeah,
don't
I
have you
couldn't.
blocked.
Yeah, I couldn't. Oh, Lynn, very sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. And if anyone would like to come in here, again, I'm not mentioning her name. I'm calling her cafeteria lady, and I don't I'm not gonna call the Ruziks any names. I'll just say the Ruziks. And I will say I don't support the people they're behind. I don't think it's a good look, and I don't support their behaviors. I don't. That's the nicest that I can get. I absolutely will leave it at that. And again, it's because of Kelly that I'm choosing to take the higher road here, because she truly does. Even though you guys don't know half the things that she's confided in me, they certainly they are very lucky that Kelly is a kinder person than I, because I don't know if I could continue talking as kind as she is with knowing what's happening. I'll just say that she's done nothing but continue talking kind about this family.
They're making fun of Natasha's recliner.
Oh,
I
you
wish
know,
I had
Natasha,
Natasha's recliner. The thing was comfy as hell.
yeah, hell yeah. And you know, the thing is what, again,
Skullduggery,
that
welcome to the team.
proving my point again, just how, like, look at what they're doing, how they're acting, these grown women, mothers, grandmothers. Like, look how they're acting now. They're all scrambling. You
They're
guys,
so
look what they're doing. It's insanity.
I don't know. I don't understand how like these people got to be so damn mean. Like
Hmm.
you don't see Cher and me over in other people's chats saying a bunch of nasty shit.
Hmm.
We don't do that. Like I don't get it. I really don't get it. But you're here, you're watching, leaving a thumbs down or not doesn't help. It's interaction, so you're
Yep,
helping the channel.
you are. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. And all the haters watching, 735 people in here right now. Thank you.
yeah,
Thank you
and
for helping me.
yeah, and all 737 of you, please subscribe to our joint channel. Help
Yeah,
us get monetized there so we can stop talking about the Watts because we
yeah,
don't
drop
do
the
true
link
crime
there.
over there.
We play games over there. We're planning on doing reactions, challenges. We had a good time. We had like 80 something people. Mr. Share, I got into my makeup big. It was a
Oh
great
yeah,
time. Um,
you should have
and
seen how beautiful I looked by the time I was done putting on
yeah,
that makeup.
and if you
Oh,
guys really want to give it to Cafeteria Lady and really make that community upset, we're almost to 1,000 and we can almost be monetized on that channel. And guess what? It's not a Watts channel. It's not a Ruzek channel. It's a fun, feel good channel.
mm-hmm.
Lisa, welcome. And Aaron, I saw you too, boo. Welcome. Toot toot.
You won't get
Yeah.
this many again unless you call it breaking news.
I
Yeah.
I said, baby, look in the camera. I gotta send a screenshot to Natasha because she can't look right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Natasha, you missed it. You missed it all. Should go
um,
back and watch like the last. It starts like the last half hour of that one.
it's called Mr. and Mrs. Share. I think he dropped the link. We'll pin it. I'll pin it when he does if he can.
Okay, I'll drop it again.
Thanks, baby. He died laughing.
Don't
Good.
don't pin it though. Keep your membership thing up there.
Oh, I didn't know my membership thing was up. I can't see. Okay.
Yeah, I did. That's why you got so many.
There's the channel there, guys. And when we get to 1,000, I'm gonna do a giveaway. And it'll be a surprise. It'll be a little bit of a little mixed gift basket with maybe some merch and a couple. I thought it'd be fun because I've been picking up little knickknack things from all the hotels in my travels, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a little package giveaway to you guys and give you all the trinkets I've picked up on my way to getting to Mr. Share.
Miss A, you're awesome.
Thank you so much, Miss A. Love you too. Thank you so much. Exactly.
Everlasting
Be
dog
respectful,
talker
no
with Hidden
bashing.
by Dave G.
Oh,
It's a
thank
shame
you.
I had to hide that because that's such a cool name.
Ugh, that's just, I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, they thought, I guess they think it's this whole big conspiracy theory that Mr. Cher and I aren't really in a relationship. We're just trying to make money, and we thought it'd be awesome to start this whole big thing and let's get all these people together, and then Mandy and them planned to do that, and then that was their big moment to shine Mandy and Natasha because they've been friends behind closed doors all this time, and all of a sudden just got along. It's like, what did you wanted? Honestly, they would have loved Natasha to be like, oh my god, this is fake, and just keep trashing Mandy. And then what would they want? Mandy to trash Natasha for helping? Like, please believe that it's a very sad day when I actually did for a minute worry, because the more people that call, the more that they would take the call seriously. And I had texted Natasha Mandy's address, and it's sad that I had to have the fear that Mandy would be upset at me for sharing that, even though it was a serious situation. And I told Natasha, I think my comment was, you know what, if she gets mad, she gets mad, but you know, at least they're gonna take this call more serious when we're both calling. Um, and
Jenny Love Gray, welcome to the team. Mary
I don't
Lopez,
know
thank
if I
you.
told Tasha. Tasha, did I tell you not to? Please don't dox her or something like that. I can't. But it's sad that I had to like be worried my friend would be upset or whatever, you know, because of all the bullshit that happens. And
Tattoo
Mary, thank
Lula,
you.
thank you.
It was very real. Thank you so much for that. And Jenny, thank you. Welcome to the Crazy Train. Choo choo.
Natasha says Jesus take the wheel. Needs to take the internet from some of these people. Forget the
Absolutely.
wheel. Take the computer.
Thank you, tattoos, Lula's, just because it makes the lunch crew mad. Thank you. I honestly don't remember. It was yeah, you were very panicked. That also, I have to say, watching you, you looked like, yeah, like you had to do your breathing exercises. That was not fake.
No,
Just
Christ.
whatever, you know, whatever fits their narrative, I guess, you guys.
Vanessa, welcome to the team.
Wow. Vanessa, thank you so much. Welcome.
I'm going to keep
And
shamelessly plugging our joint channel too, just because.
yes, you know what? Because it makes Lunch Lady mad.
Oh, if we can get a channel that doesn't talk about the Watts case monetized,
Yeah.
how the hell are they going to hate us for that?
Well, they can't. Yeah, they can. Yeah. Ocean doing okay. Thanks. Yeah. Love and laughter. Did Lisa D abandon you? Don't worry, you still have Scooter to kick her off. Oh, did you come? You're one of the. Oh, well, welcome everyone. Jesus, take the scooters, Daniel. I like that. That's highlighted for a minute. um, I will share the link also if you guys want to. Honestly, I just can't believe people.
Yeah, this whole thing just boggles my mind.
Yeah, to actually hear them say things like, "Oh wait, well, can I go watch this? Is that one in our community?" And "Oh, yep, that's a part of our community. That's okay to watch." Like they literally have the lists of people within their cult. I mean, sorry, community that there is okay. Like they actually are telling people who's okay and not okay. And I've told you guys this from the beginning that their cult, I mean, community is just that. Hey, Newfie girl.
That
Two wrongs don't make a right, right? Right.
is correct.
Can you
It
imagine
is.
the size of the script? Yes, I think it's like 55 pages or something. There we go. Hey, Tasha.
Oh, hello. So I wanted to come up here quick because I don't want to be accused of being a panel hog again.
Oh,
But
Nope.
thank you, Lisa. Toot toot.
but I've been on more panels the last few weeks than I have been my whole life. But I wanted to say this: anybody who thinks that what happened the other night was fake is an idiot.
Mm.
I'm not going to lie for anybody, you know, and I've never in my life ever seen a bunch of people act. I mean, I'm not even, I don't even know, I don't even know what to say at this point. Um, the stuff that this lady comes up with is,
I'm sorry. Kim says, wait, is there two Mr. Shares? Share, can I have one?
oh, I see that.
Oh, that's
Well,
great.
dang. We each have somebody to protect us, one on each side.
Yeah, there you go.
So, I mean, anybody that's in here who thinks that this stuff is fake, I mean, seriously,
Mm-hmm.
there was nothing fake about it. I was on Kim and Crafton's panel, and people came in there and said Mandy's channel 911. So I got on my phone and I looked and I heard and I left. And then I went over there and I was like, what is going on? And everybody was saying, do you know how to get in? Can you call 911? I didn't have her address, so I immediately called Cher. And I was my usual bossy self. I just said, call 911.
Yep. Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm getting a video call from Tasha, and I'm like, "Whoa!" She's call 911 now.
Yeah, I mean, I was freaking out because what I
Yeah.
heard, that's not something that you take lightly. And
Mhm.
you know, for that crazy old hag to get up there and say that, you know, the one who's supposed to be taking a break, just
Yeah, that
happened to
didn't work
be,
out so well.
yeah, just happened to be around and show up, and I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? She needs more hobbies. She needs to
Mhm.
stick with her knitting. I hear she's good at it. Um, but her and this flock of ninnies that she has, I've never in my life, never, ever, ever. Um, I don't understand why it's any of their business, for one, and
Mhm.
two, to get up to accuse somebody of something when you do not have proof, even if you think it, unless you can prove it, shut up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And everybody has seen the issues with Mandy and I. So for anybody to think that I just made all that up,
Mhm.
I mean, come on, give me a break.
Yeah, that's no. Doesn't make any sense.
None
Yes,
of it makes any sense.
absolutely. They made. Oh, I need somebody else watching the number 666. But anyway, yes, there absolutely is. And if you go back and watch 2 shows ago, I believe that's when, or 2 or 3 shows ago, they've got the list going on within their cult. No, I mean their community of approved, who's not, the channels they should watch. Yes, absolutely, the cult has that going on. It's a list, just like a community. You know, because we do that all over here. Natasha, do you want to help me make that list later so that we can tell everyone who they're allowed to watch and that with their time, you know?
Sweet
Well,
baby Jesus.
that gave me something. All you haters out there, if you want to see what your side is really like, go and leave some nice comments in one of the channels that are apparently hated, and see how everyone turns on you.
Mm-hmm.
And now, is that are those nice, good Christian people? Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a shot and see what happens.
They won't though, because then their cult will start shunning people. I mean, the community will start pushing people away.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's just crazy. Fitting. Yeah, exactly. Strictly one closer. Like, there's no proof to it all, right? So,
No, and it's just like, you know, I said this last night on Mandy's panel because, you know, I'm a panel poacher, apparently, whatever that means. Um, that's hilarious from somebody who has rarely gone on panels. But the
she
subs are a
doesn't
lot of
know
the
who
problem.
I am. Yeah. She'll block you, but she doesn't know who I am. That voices lady, I don't know her, but I'm blocked. Because I'm not approved on the list from the cult community.
Buttercup, that's not why I blocked you. That's
You
not why I
what?
blocked you. I blocked you because you were being rude.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you two take that up privately or whatever.
Exactly. That's
But
not here.
Buttercup, I love you. So hey, I didn't always get along with Natasha, but I have to say, I got a little bit more respect for her after like I reached out to her the first time. But then the whole thing with Mandy went down. I have to say I have mad respect for her now, because guess what? That all went down, and she was making sure to stay live to update about Mandy, and also in touch with me, like, please let me know Mandy's okay. Like, she didn't just stop at Mandy got help, okay, let me go back to trashing Mandy or whatever. She cared. She all night was checking and wanted updates about Mandy. And even now, it days later, they're on each other's panels. They're in each other's comments supporting each other. Like, you
Yeah.
guys.
It's a good thing, people.
It is.
Well, and the
Tiny
thing about it is,
victory.
and this is what I said last night on Mandy's panel, because I got up there so that I could, because the people that were in the chat were saying that I went live for fame and money. I mean, come on. But I had no intention of going live. Everybody was asking, can somebody go live to keep us updated? Because they were afraid that the stream was going to end with Mandy, and it did. So I went live just for that reason. And so, I mean, people can say what they want to say, but it is what it is. And anybody that believes that, get over it. Buttercup, I don't listen. This is not the time or the place. If you have an issue, email me.
Yeah, email her, Buttercup, please. Okay.
Yeah, this is not the time or the place.
Yeah,
And I said last night on Mandy's live, I'm not trying to be friendly, friends, nothing, but that doesn't mean that we can't be civil and stop the crap that's been going on. Because after this last week and just sitting back and watching everything, everybody needs some peace. Everybody needs some peace. Creators and subs. And there are so many subs. And last night was a perfect example on Mandy's panel. And there's quite a few in yours as well. The subs are a lot of the problem.
Yeah.
There are a lot of subs who are the problem, and they really need to do some self-reflection.
Yeah, some of them. You can definitely tell the ones that are in. There are ones in there to stir the pot, coming. Look she sent all her people here 13, 15 hours before this stream.
Oh, I saw. But I mean, I'm not even talking about
okay, MRB
just for instance, like there's one in your thing right now who was on there saying horrible things on MRB's chat last night about me, and I don't even know who this person is. She's in your chat right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Why Natasha of all people after all the trouble she has had with her? What do you mean, why Natasha of all people?
Because here's the thing. Are you going to hear another woman in distress being hurt and be like, you know what, I don't like her, I'm just going to allow this to keep happening? Are you sick in your head? Why not Natasha? She heard it. She took action. I think that's
anybody that knows me and knows how I am, they knew what I would do. That's why they came to Kim and Crafton's panel, because they knew that if I saw this, that I would do something. And that is exactly why they came over there. And I was literally just gobsmacked. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And I told them, I said, y'all, I've got to go. And I dropped off panel and I went straight to her chat and I just said, what is going on? And everybody's like, can you please call 911? Do you know how to get? So I didn't have Mandy's address, but I knew that Cher did. So I immediately called Cher and I said, call 911. Mandy went live and something's going on. They're arguing, fighting, whatever. And she did. That's it. End of story. That's why I don't understand why everybody has such an issue about this and why so many people are questioning it. Charlotte, okay, you think that all the bullying and harassing needs to stop? You are doing the same thing. You've been in how many chats talking trash about me? I don't even know you. I've never interacted with you that I'm aware of. If I did, I don't remember it. And you were everywhere talking about me. That says more about you, Shug, than it does me. And there are lots more just like you.
Are you talking about Cafeteria Lady does that, or?
She gets on panels to control comments on other channels. I guess she's talking about me. What? How can I control comments?
I think they mean Cafeteria Lady, actually, because I noticed she was doing that. Hey, Lynn. And hey, everyone coming in. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude and not say hi. There's just like so much. I've been really working on the words coming out of my mouth, and it's hard, and it's very hard.
You've actually been doing good, I've noticed.
Yeah, she is.
It's not easy.
Really, girl, I have tried to stop cussing completely, and it's hard.
Yeah, it is.
And this is another thing, and I want to say this. Cher nor I need thanks for what we
Yeah.
did for Mandy.
Right.
That's not why we did it. We don't need commendations. We don't need thanks. We did it because that's who we are. And that's what people need to understand. And people should really think about that for a minute.
Yeah.
Because anybody who has talked about this and claimed it's fake and done this, that, and the other, who wouldn't have done the same thing, once again, that says a whole lot more about you than it does any of us.
Yeah. If Mommy Ramblings was in distress and hurt and I was witnessing that, I would do everything in my power to help her. I don't want to see another human hurting, whether I am best friends with them or not. That is not how I am built. It never has been at all. There's been days where I've had to choose, does my little sister eat today or do I eat today? Like, you guys don't understand the kind of person I am, and I hate, I act all strong on here like, you don't hurt my feelings, but it really fucking does hurt my feelings. You have no idea the kind of person I am. I could see my worst enemy struggling and give them the shirt off my back. Seriously, you guys have no idea. But whatever you want to spin to fit your narratives, that's fine.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. You know, they do the same thing to me. They talk about my recliner and how fat I am and this, that, and the other. And, you know, I've said this repeatedly the past few days because I've just been sort of sitting back and watching. And people suck. Unfortunately,
yeah, they do, yes.
That's the hard truth.
There's a lot of people out there who suck, and they don't care what they say. They
Like
want
this comment here. Does that make you feel better? Like, do you feel great about yourself right now with that comment?
I don't even know who that is, but okay. What in the world?
I'm sure it's a brand new account. So are you
Well, I
happy
told somebody
with,
the other night that somebody asked me if my teeth were real.
hold on. Are you happy with what you spent the time making this
Jesus.
account here and leaving this comment? So let me ask you.
Can I just say something just in case that this was only supposed to just be a funny thing? I don't think
No, it's not. I know what they're doing. Exactly what they called me over there all day yesterday. Meth mouth, and get
I know, but
dentures. No,
why call
don't
it
do that.
Lord? Oh, okay, I'm just saying. All good.
What in the world? That's what I'm saying. Well, did you notice the one that was in your chat just a little bit ago?
Which one? They're all out today.
Well, there was one in there. Somewhere they've gotten a picture of Dalton, and on it they put, yeah, my Dalton, and they put on it sex predator or something like that. And they came into your chat and said, "There's my trasho." I don't know what on God's green earth. Dalton has never been. I mean, where do people get? Where do people get this crap? Yeah, they were in your chat just a little bit ago. They're already blocked from mine. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Who comes up with this crap?
Bitter, angry people.
I've never in my life. Who takes the time to make these fake profiles to 100% just, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And most of it are subs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I don't want to, no, I don't want to, it's not, I don't want to even, let's not go there right now. That's a whole different show because I don't want our subs to be like, oh, I don't want them to feel horrible right now. But
they know who I'm talking about. It's not just, it's certain subs. It's not all of them.
Yeah, she gives orders. Come on, you guys. Of course it's a cult or whatever. Cult community. They can call it community, but it's a cult when they literally. Actually, hold on. You guys talk for a minute.
I have a cult too, apparently.
I'm starting to feel left out. Look, can I have a cult?
Have at it, yeah.
I'd love to have a cult.
With the beard, you look the part. Popples, I never said it was all subs.
No, but there are a few who I don't know if just trying to get in the creator's good graces or what, but they take things to a whole other level.
Well, and some of them go to every chat, like they're in every chat and they're talking bad about whoever's not there. And I'm just, I don't get it.
Yeah, the whole thing's just crazy.
I'm telling you, I've never seen the likes. Before I was on YouTube, I thought Facebook was bad. Facebook has nothing on YouTube. Nothing. You put me at home.
Yeah, it's just.
Don't. Who? Jesse Marshall. Somebody needs to get rid of them.
Oh, was she back in here?
Yeah, talking about Robbie.
Okay, for a second. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Give me a minute. Babe, I sent you a link. Can you please pull that up and share the screen? I want you to go down to something on there.
Alrighty. 1 minute.
Yeah, Nicola. Yeah, sex offender. That may have been what it was. I couldn't remember what the exact name was, but yeah, and it's got Dalton's picture. And I've never even seen that picture of him. So I don't even know where they got it.
Okay, I'm having something. I want to show you guys something that I think is very, very important. I've showed it before. Okay, so, babe, you're going to go down and you're going to see that there's like steps. Go down a little bit more. Do you see those? Do you see the step? Okay, no, wait, go back up. Are those the steps right there? Okay, so can we enlarge that at all? Okay, so here are the steps to, and this is written by somebody who actually used to run a cult and like an ex-cult and stuff. You see what that is on there, and it says,
I'll read them out.
Yes, thanks, baby.
Beware of any kind of pressure. That's probably the single most important advice I can give anyone. Any kind of pressure to make a quick decision about becoming involved in any intensive kind of activity or organization.
Mm-hmm.
Be wary of any leader who proclaims him or herself as having special powers or special insight.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, divinity. Special insight, yeah, that's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
The group is closed. So in other words, although there may be outside followers, there's usually an inner circle that follows the leader without question and that maintains a tremendous amount of secrecy. The group uses deceptive means typically to recruit new members, and then once recruited, will subject its members to an organized program of thought reform, or what most people refer to as brainwashing. Typically, cults also exploit their members, mostly financially. Within the group, they'll exploit members financially, psychologically, emotionally, and all too often sexually. A very important aspect of cult is the idea that if you leave the cult, horrible things will happen to you. This is important, and it's important to realize. The people outside of a cult are potential members, so they're not looked upon as negatively as people inside the cult who then leave the cult. And that's what I was saying before. If you don't think that that's legit, go to some streams that are hated by your beloved leader and leave some nice comments and see how long it takes before people start shitting on you.
It's seconds because they're watching. They're all watching, and you can't even leave comment. Yeah, exactly. So please tell me, is it a cult or is it a community? You tell me. You be the judge of that.
It's pretty obvious what it is.
Yep.
Well, I mean, people say that I have a cult too. I don't know. And they say that I brainwash people, and apparently I'm.
No, they say that, yeah, but this is actually way more serious. I don't know if you ever been on that side of things, Natasha, but it's bad, the things that they were having me do and wanting me to prove loyalty. Like it is, it's a whole thing. And trust me, I actually have 2 people on Facebook that will be doing a show with me, and they have been in cults before, and they had always said they will come on my channel and do interviews. So I'm actually going to set that up, and we're going to do a little comparison between hashtag, or not hashtag, I'm air quoting right now, their community versus cult. I know somebody from Scientology, and then somebody who was just in this like weird, almost I don't post like Manson like type deal cult. But
I
yeah,
honestly find it fascinating that And I don't know if it's because people just want a place to belong.
I think there's some
Um,
of that. You know,
yeah,
people
I
are
mean,
looking for something. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it just amazing to me because and we all get called cult leaders at times because people watch us. And when somebody else doesn't like us for whatever reason, they say, well, the people that are still over there are her cult members, and they're brainwashed because how could they not see things the way I see them?
Hmm.
And I don't know. I think that's just bizarre. Just everybody has different opinions and they're entitled to it.
Yeah.
But
There's something
anyhow,
very weird that goes on.
I I don't know what it is. You know, if somebody thinks that I'm doing some voodoo, hoodoo, whatever you want to call it, on people, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Welcome, Keisha. Is it Keisha? Welcome, Keisha Ann. Yeah.
But anyhow, I appreciate y'all letting me come up. I'm gonna jump off of here and I'll be in the chat. Thank y'all for doing this.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, my sound is all messed up.
Thanks for coming in, Natasha. Oh, I'm all alone. 'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me except me. There's two of us. You're getting tag teamed by this is the Prairie Boy cult right now. Forget everything you just said. Listen to me. Thou shalt stop trashing each other in the comments. I have spoken.
Stop. My sound is going out and everything's robotic. I just want to end this now.
You want to end it? You got like 678 people in there.
I literally can't hear anything, and I've gone out and redid this 4 times now.
Well, just
Hold on.
reboot your phone, hon. Oh, she's going again. Honey, just try rebooting your phone, maybe. We're having technical difficulties. Oh, Mandy wants to join. Well, we'll see what's going to happen in the next few minutes. Just hang on. But in the meantime, please, for the love of God, help us get 1,000 subscribers on our joint channel. There's 687 of you in here. You're not all subscribed. I know that. And if we get monetized over there, we can do videos and all that stuff and community posts over there. We don't talk about true crime over there. We just have fun. You want us out of the drama game? Subscribe. Let us get over there. Oh, Prairie Boy, the voice of reason. Yep. Something like that. Thank you, Skyzy.
Okay, that's better.
It's better now? I was
No,
just
it's
about
still.
to start a cult.
No, see, it's
Right there.
going out again. No, I'm sorry, you guys. I gotta end this. This isn't working. I've rebooted my phone 3 times now, and but we'll
Well,
be
maybe
live
it's my
tomorrow.
end.
God damn it. We'll be live tomorrow. Thank you, Lynn. Welcome to the Crazy Train. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And we'll be live on Mr. Share's channel tomorrow for anti-drama at 7 Central, I believe.
Sounds about right.
But we'll get it all set up and shared, and maybe he'll have it set up tonight or whatever. But be watching for that tomorrow on Prairie Boy's channel. And yeah, if you have beef with anyone, or you think even just you can set things aside and you want to continue on with this movement where we are all working together, then tomorrow night on Mr. Shear's channel is where you do that. I'm on the channel, squash your differences and see if we can't like get the community working together and getting along and the hell away from that cult, or I mean community. Thank you, all the new members. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all of the super chats and for listening and for really supporting and trusting in my judgment with Mandy and Kelly, the advocate, because I can promise you she is not being treated very kindly after all of the work she's done for 2 years. So Thank you guys for accepting her and trusting my judgment on that. But oh, people are mean. Holy shit. Yeah.
What big eyes? Yeah, of course. We won't time you out or anything unless you're a jerk.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
What?
I don't know if that was a joke, but yeah. What big guy said, "Can I please be allowed to watch here?" Oh, that's right. You let people talk. That was a good thing. I don't know why you timed them out.
Who timed them out? Okay, yeah, like the whole thing we've been saying. If they're saying things like that, that is fine. Don't time them out unless they're getting
Oh,
real
so it was an
nasty.
accident. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. I know a
Okay,
lot of
yeah.
you mods have been like on edge because you've been busy.
Yeah, busy, and I know you guys are super protective, and I love you guys for that. I really, really do. And I thank you to the haters for helping me so much today. I think that's great. The thumbs down are awesome. And I appreciate it. And all of the haters that were watching and who have their notifications on, I appreciate that. I can't thank you enough for helping my channel grow. Thank you. And everyone else, you guys are awesome, and I love you. And stay away from that other cult or community, whatever. Sammy Ayo. Wait, that's not
Vanessa, I
Ayo.
just put it up there. That's the link.
Yay. I know, Newfie Girl, and I don't know why, but I really appreciate it. And it's because of that I'm really working on myself so that you guys can be proud.
Yeah, we're not perfect.
Said, keep hurting victim family. Oh, well, if that's how you feel I'm doing, that's too bad. So we see you, Southern lady.
Hello, Southern lady.
Love you, Mia. Let's plan a live soon, Mia. It's been a while. Oh, and Felicia also has an amazing channel. Has she been modded yet, by the way?
I don't know.
Yes, he is. Good.
We're good for each other.
Yes, I'm gonna have to mod you, and please find Felicia's channel. I'm gonna find that quick actually before we end this.
I'm gonna pimp ours out one more time. A lot of you subscribe, so thank you very much. Thank you, Rosebud. We try. It's very different. We try and have things a lot lighter and more fun and no drama over there.
Oh, you know what? Good call, Dave G. Yeah, we were
Yeah,
being careful dropping Felicia's channel, and if you guys go over there and you hate on a young girl like that, you really have a lot more problems than even I'm gonna say you have, and I'll tell you, it won't be tolerated. Her grandma
no.
is Mama Kim, you know, and I consider like auntie to her. And so if you really want to go up against me, Mama Kim, Mr. Cher, for fucking with our family, you could sure try. It won't end well for you. So with that, I say a good day.